Huddle up. One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. All right, let's go.
Shooting, baby.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, hit me up.
Great practice. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
A soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario. Now it's headed down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title, the Raptors last season missed the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. Fred VanVleet said,
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. At the midway point of the season, lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Here's Oliver. Makes it off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his side.
There's the pass to Oliver. To the middle. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
That one goes in. And Orlando has possession. 9-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Clock is at 3. Here's Oliver. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 9. Kkkk passes to VanVleet. Here's Kkkk. Back to VanVleet. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Inside, here's Isaac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Pass to Kkkk. VanVleet outside. Pass to Barnes. To the left wing. Here's Kkkk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Suggs passes to Oliver. Kicks it to Suggs. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
That one goes. Count it. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Lopez passes to Oliver. Into the lane. Trying to get open as Carter. Oliver's shot is good. And the Magic lead by 12.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Fultz. Mikhailuk passes to Van Vliet. And the wing jumper offline.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Passes it to Oliver. Shoots a three. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Barnes looking around. Over Fultz. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Robin Lopez. Terrence Ross is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Magician, and it's Fultz in at the 2-guard spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Nets came through when they needed him. He had 16 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for his team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Here's Oliver. He's guarded by Anunoby. Ross passes to Oliver. He kicks it to Fultz. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fultz has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wagner. Basket counts, and the Magic lead by 8.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Van Vliet passes to Birch. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Toronto making a... Here's Oliver, defended by Trent. Wagner passes to Oliver. Carter outside. The pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oliver. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Achua, the pass to Siakam. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Oliver passes to Carter. Count it. Carter's got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Barnes outside. Pass to Achua. Trent with it. He's covered by Oliver. Driving inside. Trent can't hit. The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Oliver. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Back to Wagner. Suggs passes to Oliver. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Raptors leading by 12. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. The drive by Siakam. And that one, good. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Oliver, defended by Trent. Carter left side. And stolen by Siakam. That's a 2 from Barnes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. With some changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Young is subbed in for Trent. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
We've got Fred VanVleet, Young out there with Kem Birch. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's VanVleet. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter. The Magic trail by 18. Lopez left side. Now the Raptors moving it up. Colts against VanVleet. Banked in off the glass. VanVleet's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Lopez passes to Oliver. Back to Lopez. Kicks to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Oliver missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Oliver. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Fultz against VanVleet. Here's Oliver. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Passes to Fultz. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got 6.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Top of the key, Birch. Floats one up. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Oliver passes to Ross. Here's Oliver. He kicks it to Fultz. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. VanVleet's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Anunoby passes to Birch. Lopez with the steal. 1:39 left in the 3rd. Out left to the wing. Here's Oliver. He feeds it to Lopez. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. 1:16 left to play here in the 3rd. Fultz the pass to Oliver. Back to Fultz. And the pass to Oliver. They get it back. Lopez. He shoots again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Toronto. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Barnes outside. Pass to Achua. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 18.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner passes to Oliver. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Birch, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Birch has got 14 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Oliver is out there with subs. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Puts it up from 12. No good off the front iron. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Orlando moving the ball around. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes with it. Isaac picks him up. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Oliver passes to Wagner. Isaac left side. 6 to shoot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's 6 points for Magician. Raptors leading by 20. And here's Trent. Siakam outside. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. That shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Passes it to Wagner. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Isaac throws it down.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Barnes can't get it to go.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And there's the drive. And it's Oliver missing.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Back to Barnes. Isaac with some nice D. The Magic trail by 18. Down low, here's Oliver, and the layup falls. Oliver's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Toronto calls timeout.
You know, looking back at Jonathan Isaac's third year in the league, I mean, the forward made huge strides with the Magic in 19 and 20. I mean, he set career highs in just about every category.
Anthony. One for Isaac just when he had put everything together. Disaster struck in the 2020 bubble.
Kevin, that was heart-wrenching to see that happen to Jonathan Isaac. Tore his ACL in August of 2020. A terrible injury for a young man who was really starting to grow into his role. But the good news now is he's back out there tonight, and it's great to see him on the court.
Anunoby with it. Isaac picks him up. Back to Anunoby. Young outside. 4 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Anunoby. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. The shot by Birch, no good. The Magic trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Fred VanVleet.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Orlando now, trailing by 19. Oliver's shot is good. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam against Carter. Siakam outside. Out to the right wing. Anunoby with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des builds. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de King, yeah. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur.
Being a video game, I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And a quick glance outside, and we've got...
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Robin Lopez. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. Then there's Anthony, and it's Suggs in at the 2 spot. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road.
Sorry, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Magic making a change here as well. Oliver's checked in.
I count 1 shot.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Young, the pass to Capella. Shoots over Lopez. Capella can't get it to go. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Oliver, defended by Bogdanovich. Down low. And the basket by Oliver.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Outside Gallinari. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
To the inside, Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Hawks trailing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Capella inside, working on Lopez. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So it'll be Clint Capella shooting. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Outside Gallinari. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
The pull-up J. Offensive rebound. Orlando trailing here. To the middle. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Up top, Capella. Here's Hunter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
Outside Young, inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have Now here's Young. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Gallinari against Lopez. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
Timeout called, the Magic.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. And here's Isaac. Five to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Now Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Lets a floater go. And yep, it's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Shot is good by Isaac. Here's Young. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Bogdanovich with it. Now Carter defending. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Oliver. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Wagner with it, down low. Pass to Anthony, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oliver. Off target from outside. And here are the Hawks now. Hunter passes to Young. Left side Gallinari. Outside Hunter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Here's Oliver. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Anthony outside. Here's Oliver. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Got a piece of it.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
A nice shot by Young.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Oliver, defended by Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket, and the shot's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Okongwu.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Young, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
So for Orlando right now, we've got Suggs. Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Oliver in at the 1. Pass to Suggs. Here's Oliver. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Carter, good. Carter's got 6 points.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Raptors played some quality basketball. He finished with 10 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. The lift he gave them off the bench was massive. Just the type of energy they needed. Let's send it to you guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
High post Young. And there's the lob, and it's Capella with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Oliver. Releases. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Collins outside. The shot comes out. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Pass to Lopez. Here's Oliver, guarded by Young. Here's Oliver, just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Now Wagner from downtown. Here's Carter, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And it's Wagner missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in. And it's Orlando with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
Young with it. Wagner's on him. It's rebounded by Wagner.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Oliver. To the middle. Here's Carter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
And the Magic call time here.
You love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Oliver. And here's Carter, guarded by Capella. Shoots a fadeaway. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Gallinari throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Young. Now here's Capella. He's checked by Carter. Back to Young. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup. Young's got 14 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Wagner with it. 55 seconds left in the first half of this game. He can't hit that time. Capella with the defensive effort. And the Hawks shooting a fantastic 57%. Outside Bogdanovic. Gallinari for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look. And so it's Atlanta. Look at... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little. Making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Lopez. Ross comes in for Wagner. And Oliver is subbed in for Anthony. Here's Young. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. Here's the 3. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Trae Young showing you variety. He can score in a lot of ways.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the Magic again can't hit. Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And Young, here we go. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Hawks, Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Collins. Pass to Oliver. To the inside. Here's Wagner. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And here's Young. 24 points for him. From the stripe. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Young's got 12 now in this quarter.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Pass to Oliver. It's Ross on the wing. Here's Oliver. Shoots over Okongwu. And it's Oliver missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Young softly drops in the floater. Young's got 28.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jonathan Isaac making his return from that knee injury he suffered in the bubble. Through the grueling rehab, he kept hope, kept the faith, and kept working to come back strong. He said it revealed another level of grit and grind inside of him. And guys, he's determined to come back better than ever.
Thanks, Allie. Hunter, good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Atlanta making some changes here. Herter comes in for Hunter, and Wright subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the Magic making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Ross. Harris outside. Pass to Oliver. He tries for three. Can't get it to drop. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Young finds Wright. Back to Young. Here's Herter. Okongwu, high post. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Okongwu's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Fultz, back to Isaac. And he lobs it up to the rim, and stolen by Herter. Pass to Gallinari, now Young. Now here's Gallinari. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Young. Again, Atlanta.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Oliver, guarded by Young. Here's Oliver. Pass to Wagner. Here's Oliver. They need this. And it's in, off the glass. He's got 6.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Oliver. Launches it. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Wagner. Chang pulls it in. Chang's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right, the pass to Young. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Oliver. 6 points for him. And the bucket is good. Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 34.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in total control. Up by 29 going. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time.
Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Johnson. Okongwu comes in for Mays. And it's Collins in for Wright. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. Oliver comes in for Fultz. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
On the court for the Magic, we've got Terrence Ross. Mo Wagner is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Bull in at the power forward position.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Pass to Ross. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Oliver. No good on the three. Now here's Herter. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des bills. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de Kanye. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur du heavyweight. J'arrive sur le ring comme Mike Tyson en 1988. Post je finis par un fadeaway. Si ton plan n'est pas trop bon, je le prends en takeaway. Shout out to mes G, je regarde pas la TV, flemme de répondre à tes DM quand ton haha devient hihi. Mon ego me divise, rester dans mon coin et ne rien dire ou assumer mon statut de grand dans ma yes. C'est bon de faire une pause. Faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphorie. Je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça. Regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies. Je réponds pas aux questions. Ils veulent savoir combien je gagne, je récolte le fruit de ma passion. J'ai le point levé quand voit toute ma nation. Yeah, une fois réveillé, faites attention. Fallait pas sous-estimer. Je reviens dans ta vie comme ton nom qui ressort de dépression. Tellement frais t'as pas été. Laisse-moi t'expliquer l'idée. Je suis venu tout retourner comme le pédigré. Anyway. Tellement las comme Teddy Bear. J'ai 2 mains de joueurs d'NBA. Ça n'est pas scellé. Je profite de ma vie, les meilleurs qu'hier. Quoi qu'il arrive, je finirai pas derrière. C'est bon de faire une pause. Faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphorie. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça. Corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait Chrissy, Color, Scarbeck, Berlin. Hey. Le mouvement du sel sur ton steak, tu sais déjà. Il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait Euphoria, Euphoria, Euphoria. Yeah. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce.
For life. Yeah. I might be the best that did it. Or at least got away with it. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep it tucked. Started on that school bus, Now I'm in a big truck. Trust and pics on my up. Never watching Friday in the old school making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I don't things on my name. This major, bruh. Touch C notes every day. Give away the ones. For me, she's available. No attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low key spot with a plate of food. But it's cool cause I'm hater proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well, though.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly?
The skyline of Orlando.
Kevin, thank you. Now,
and David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Markel Fultz is checked in for Suggs. And it's Oliver in for Cole Anthony. New Orleans also making some changes. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Jones subbed in for McCollum. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where men can slow him down.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Oliver. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Ross is checked in for the Magic. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Alvarado, covered by Oliver. Here's Alvarado. Count it. Good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Orlando leading. Here's Oliver. The pass to Isaac. Now here's Ross. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Now Ross. 11-point game his last outing. Jones with it. He feeds it to Nance. It's deflected. And here is Isaac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ross dishes to Fultz. Here's Oliver. Driving to the basket. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And so here is New Orleans. 4-point game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And that one, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Isaac, and it's good for 2. And the Magic lead by 4.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Here's Alvarado. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Oliver. Last game he had 10 points. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Nance. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Ross on the wing. Pass to Oliver. A second chance effort. Ross with it, working on Hayes. Ross passes to Oliver. Pelicans with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Jones. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And it's tied up with that one. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Oliver. Pass to Isaac. To the paint. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jones for 3. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Oliver in at the 1 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He had 10 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost. And when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Oliver. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oliver's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Graham. He's got 5. Going inside. Can't cash in from close range.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to Ingram to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Nance against Isaac. Nance passes to Alvarado. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Right wing. Pass to Oliver. Back to Fultz. Here's Oliver. To the middle. Isaac passes to Oliver. The Magic getting another chance here. And that one's good. Wagner.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Pelicans trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
This is it to Nance. It's Ingram on the wing. Lets it go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ingram's got 6 points.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pulls up for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Here's Oliver. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Oliver's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly...
Checking in
for the Magic,
Pelicans.
Jonathan Isaac. He's checked in for Lopez. Harris comes in for Wagner. And it's Oliver in for Suggs. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jones. Zion Williamson is out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Nance. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Jones kicks to Nance. Isaac against Williamson. Shoots over Isaac. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. Pass to Oliver. Back to Anthony. They could use a bucket. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Oliver. He's got 8. Carter outside. On the wing, Harris. Outside Anthony. For the lead. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Isaac passes to Oliver. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Now here's Nance. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
To the paint. Here's Oliver, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
So for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Carter, and it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Here's Jones. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Oliver. He's got 10. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Isaac. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Jones on the wing, guarded by Fultz. Here's Alvarado, and he drives in. Out to Nance. Outside, Jones. Another shot. The shot will not fall. The Magic go the other way with it. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
New Orleans in the lead. 1:35 left in the third quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Oliver. 12 points for him. Isaac left side. Fultz the pass to Oliver. Pelicans pull it in. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. It's the three-point bomb.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Fultz the pass to Oliver. Back to Fultz. Kicks to Harris. Here's Oliver. Down low. Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 10 points.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Oliver Oliver passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Pelicans leading by 5. Outside, Jones. He takes it in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Gary Harris.
And the defender all over him.
Shooting for New Orleans.
That one misses. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Pelicans lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Markelle Fultz out there with Oliver. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Oliver. Graham defending. Here's Wagner. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 6-point lead. Now the pass to Valanciunas. 3-pointer, Graham, and the 3 ball is good. Graham's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. Wagner finds Fultz. Now here's Wagner, guarded by Valanciunas. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. It's good, and the New Orleans leaders cut down to 7 on the bucket from Wagner.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
McCollum dishes to Graham. Pass to McCollum. Fires for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fultz the pass to Oliver. Inside. Here's Wagner. Stolen by McCollum. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Ross with it. Hayes on him. Pass to Wagner. Fultz kicks to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 3 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Pelicans leading by 7. Pass to McCollum. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Graham dishes to Valanciunas. Ingram against Fultz. Ingram passes to Graham. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists tonight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Greg with Devontae Graham. You know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
Substitution on the court.
McCollum passes to Ingram. McCollum left side. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the pass to McCollum. Takes it inside, and it's sent back by Lopez. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oliver passes to Carter. It's good.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. To the paint. That's good from Williamson on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. And Lopez throws it down.
Robin Lopez leaving nothing to chance there with the dunk.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's McCollum off the drive. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Williamson right side. The feed now to Jones. Rejected by Oliver. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram kicks to Jones. Drills it from outside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Zion Williamson.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Carter against Ingram. Here's McCollum. Excellent D from Oliver. Lopez against Williamson.
Hey, right here.
Here's Oliver. Takes a 3. Missed. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. And us, we trust and pics hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot.
Check out the lights and activity on Ocean Drive in Miami, Florida. Almost enough to distract you from the action on the way. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA present. Allie, it's...
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Robin Lopez out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 2. And for the Heat, Grant, you want real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Robinson in the post, pounded by Fultz. Robinson gets the bucket.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Ross. Here's Oliver. Now here's Wagner. Outside Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Oliver. And the Magic again can't hit. Miami trailing. For 3, Oladipo nails it from 3.
And they've made it all the way back. Wow. Just a dynamite run.
Pass to Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Hero outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
To the paint. Here's Oliver. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Oladipo outside. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Isaac. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run. Hero outside. Robinson with it. Oladipo outside. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
Pass to Oliver. Now Ross. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oliver. The 3. That shot off the mark.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
The shot by Oladipo, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Oliver. He's guarded by Hero. Robinson with a steal. It's Hero on the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Hero. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Their last encounter in Orlando.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
3 on the clock. Inside. Here's Isaac. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, with that length, you want to see Jonathan Isaac attack the offensive glass. Put that 7-1 wingspan to work.
Pass to Martin. Harris against Robinson. To the middle. Here's Hero. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Hero outside from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Hero's got 7.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And so it's the... And after not always meshing with his previous teams, Jimmy...
I'm so fortunate to be able to...
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Markelle Fultz. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Oliver in at the 1 spot.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Pelicans was definitely a factor. He had 12 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Lowry, good.
Well, nice finish from that point. Kyle Lowry's got a ton of ways to score once he gets into that painted area.
Harris outside. Here's Oliver. 3-pointer off the mark. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Harris. Counted. And now a 9-point Heat lead. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Oliver. Back to Harris. Oladipo against Fultz. 6 to shoot, and here's Isaac. Fires from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Robinson. Out to Lowry. Goes back up. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Harris. Here's Oliver. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Well, this guy is so good at exploiting the holes in the defense and getting inside. Jimmy Butler, high percentage finish.
Pass to Carter. Harris with it. Down low. And it's Oliver missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Butler. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the paint. Harris outside. Here's Oliver. And the Magic again can't hit. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. To the inside. Robinson finds Butler. And he drives in. Rebound by the Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Down low. Outside Robinson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Wagner. Takes it inside. Over Tucker. And it's Wagner missing. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Butler into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Timeout called, the Magic. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handling.
And so it's the Miami Heat. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oliver's checked in for Orlando. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I don't know what's going on with Carter tonight, but something has him motivated in a major way, and they'll ride him for as long as they can. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. And again, the Heat missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Carter inside. He's against Tucker. Pass to Oliver. Now Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oliver. Checked by Tucker. Oh, from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. It's intercepted. And here's Wagner. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Oliver. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Wagner. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Oladipo. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Oladipo outside. To the middle. Clock at 6. Martin with the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Oliver. Now here's Wagner. And here's Carter. Checked by Tucker. Here's Oliver. Here's Lopez. Give him 8. Good on the shot.
Lopez looking right at home with the catch and shoot.
Miami's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Carter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's just a 2-point Heat lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Here's Oladipo, and the basket is good. Oladipo's got 7 points.
A tremendous job by Victor Oladipo. You don't think of guards being prolific in the interior, but Mr. Oladipo is.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Harris.
Boy, Kyle Lowry has carved out for himself quite the career. This guy came in as a dogged defender, and on the offensive end, he's able to create for both himself and his teammates.
Pass to Wagner. Over to the left wing. Here's Oliver. And it's off from three-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical. That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their mid-range shooting has been tremendous all game, guys. There hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Wagner's checked in for Carter. Pass to Wagner. To stop the run. And it's Wagner missing. The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. It's Lowry with a drive. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Oladipo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Outside Fultz. Pass to Oliver. That one doesn't drop, and Miami will go the other way with it. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Here's Martin. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Isaac finds Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes. Now Lowry. 21 points in the game. Robinson with it. Over to the wing. Hounded by Fultz. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Wagner up top. Pass to Wagner. Here's Oliver. There's the 3. He can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Orlando's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Yep, that one goes. He's got 15.
really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's Lowry from the arc. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Oliver. Hey, expanding his range. That shot is off.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Martin. Isaac covering. Here's Martin. Over Wagner. Martin misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Oliver. Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Ross. Pass to Lopez. To the paint. And it's Oliver missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Suggs. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Oliver in at the point guard position. Tipped away. Tucker with the ball. Now Carter defending. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Gets an open look and hits it. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. Inside. Here's Tucker. Doesn't go that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Suggs with the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The Heat have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Hero left side. Pass to Butler. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Boy, Butler took a pretty good hit there, but has the strength and the coordination to finish it. That's pretty.
Here's Oliver. To the middle. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Finished off the break. And the Heat lead by 16.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter. And too long on the shot.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Now here's Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Lowry, he's checked in for Martin. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Oliver.
2 minutes. Go.
Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Take that, baby.
Wagner with it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry.
Just a minute.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris